Have you ever sent a text to a woman and then found yourself staring at your phone for what feels like forever? Checking it every few minutes, rereading your message 10 times, wondering if you said the right thing, or if that emoji was too much? Then finally she replies. But it's just one word. Maybe a cold K, or worse, no reply at all. If you've been there, trust me, you are not alone. This is a feeling most men know too well. That quiet sting of being ignored or forgotten. It's frustrating, confusing, and sometimes it hits you deep. But here's the thing. Texting doesn't have to feel like a frustrating mind game that you can never win. Most guys don't realize this, but the way they text actually kills attraction without them even knowing it. They come off too eager, too predictable, too easy to read. And because of that, they end up invisible. She's not chasing you, she's ghosting you. You send a message, then wait anxiously. The more you try to get it right, the more she seems to pull away. Sound familiar? It all comes down to energy. The energy you put into your texts, the way you position yourself, and how you engage her interest. When you over-text or reply too fast, you're broadcasting neediness, not confidence. When you give away too much too soon, you remove the mystery. And without mystery, there's no spark. But here's the good news. This can change. Fast. What if I told you that with just a few small but powerful changes, you could flip the script? Instead of chasing her attention, you become the man she waits to hear from, the one who stays in her thoughts even when you're not texting. Today, I'm sharing 3 texting secrets grounded in psychology and the ancient wisdom of Stoicism that make women crave your presence, not just your words. No games, no cheap tricks, just calm control and emotional intelligence, applied through your thumbs. If you're ready to stop feeling invisible and start becoming unforgettable, smash that like button and subscribe to the Stoic Spirit. Because it all starts with how you text. In this video series, we're going to cover how to arouse curiosity with your texts, how to build anticipation that keeps her coming back, how to give genuine compliments that build deep emotional connection, and how adopting a stoic texting mindset makes it all effortless. Ready? Let's dive in. Remember, texting isn't just words on a screen. It's energy, psychology, and emotional connection wrapped up in a few simple messages. Master that, and you master attraction. Imagine this for a moment. You send her a text, and instead of silence or a boring, "Hey," she replies right away. Not just with a simple response, but with questions. She's curious. She's engaged. She's hooked. Sounds like a fantasy? It's actually simple psychology, and it's one of the most powerful texting secrets you can use. Curiosity is one of the strongest emotional triggers we have. When something piques your interest, your brain creates tension, a craving for closure, for answers. That's why we binge watch entire seasons of shows on Netflix or click on those clickbait headlines promising secrets and drama. That craving to know what happens next is addictive. And guess what? You can use this to your advantage in texting. Here's where most men get it wrong. They send texts like, "Hey, how was your weekend? Hope you're having a good day. What's up?" Sure, these messages are polite, but they don't spark anything. No emotional gap, no mystery, no hook. They give her all the information up front. There's no reason to wonder, no reason to reply. So she just moves on. To flip the script, you need to create what psychologists call a curiosity gap. That means you drop just enough information to get her interested, but never the full story. Try texts like, "You won't believe what happened to me today. You did something unexpected in my dream last night. I just realized something interesting about you." Each of these lines opens a loop. They imply there's a story, but don't reveal the ending. Now she's hooked. she has to reply. Her mind starts filling in the blanks. She imagines what could have happened, and that mental participation makes her feel involved. When she asks, "What happened?" or "What did I do in your dream?" You don't spill the whole story immediately. Instead, tease her a little. It's actually funny. But before I tell you, have you ever had a moment where something random reminded you of someone totally out of the blue? Now you've deepened the loop. She's not just waiting passively. She's invested. This isn't a one-sided monologue. It's a back and forth where you lead. Men who master this don't struggle to keep conversations alive. They don't run out of things to say because they're not performing. They're engaging. And here's the key. When a woman starts investing emotionally, everything changes. She feels connected. She feels seen. And that connection, that's the foundation of attraction. Curiosity doesn't just get replies. It gets investment. Texting becomes effortless. Not because you're clever, but because you understand rhythm, timing, and emotional psychology. You're not overwhelming her with words. You're opening doors and letting her walk through them. If this secret clicks with you, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me what kind of text would make you curious enough to reply instantly. Let's learn from each other. So, if curiosity grabs her attention, what keeps her coming back? What makes her think about you even when you're not texting? The answer is anticipation. Anticipation is that quiet, electric tension, the subtle pull that makes her check her phone just to see if your name popped up. When she anticipates something exciting, her brain releases dopamine, the same feel-good chemical that lights us up when we're waiting for a birthday surprise, a vacation, or a long weekend. The more she anticipates, the more emotionally invested she becomes. And emotional investment? That's where attraction really builds. But most guys kill anticipation before it even starts. How? By giving too much too soon. Texts like, "I got you something. I planned a fun date. I have something to tell you." Sure, these sound thoughtful and sweet, but there's no mystery, no guessing, no tension. When she knows everything up front, there's no excitement left. No reason to wonder. No spark. To build anticipation, add space for her to guess, wonder, and engage her imagination. Try texts like, "I saw something today that instantly made me think of you. Want to take a guess what it was? I've got something planned for Friday. You're either going to love it or be really curious. I realized something about you today. Should I tell you or keep it to myself a little longer?" Now, instead of passively receiving your text, she leans in. Her mind starts filling in the blanks. She's emotionally involved, not just replying out of politeness. If she asks, "What is it?" don't give it away immediately. Say something like, "I could tell you now, but what would be the fun in that?" Take a guess first. You've turned a simple message into a playful, emotionally stimulating game. You're no longer just a guy trying to hold a conversation. You're the guy who makes her feel something, the guy who keeps her guessing, the guy she talks to in her head even when she's not texting back. And more than that, this shows emotional control. That calm, confident energy, that's the essence of Stoic mastery. You're not rushing, not over-explaining, not desperate for a reply. You're leading. And women feel that shift instantly. Anticipation turns the ordinary into the unforgettable. It transforms plain texts into sparks that linger all day. The key? Not telling everything, just enough to let her imagination do the work. Now, let's talk about compliments. Most men believe that giving a compliment to a woman will automatically make her like them. It seems simple, right? Say something nice, get a smile, win some points. But here's the truth. A compliment given the wrong way can actually do more harm than good. Why? Because women hear the same surface-level compliments over and over again, especially attractive women. They get told, "You're so beautiful. You're the most stunning girl I've ever seen." Maybe even multiple times a day. These compliments don't make you stand out. They don't make her feel seen. They just make you sound like every other guy trying to say the right thing. The problem isn't the compliment itself. It's how and what you choose to highlight. A powerful compliment isn't just sweet words. It's specific, sincere, and deep. It shows you actually notice her, not just her appearance, but who she is. Instead of saying, "You have pretty eyes," "You're hot," "You're gorgeous." Try something like, "I admire the way you stay calm in stressful situations." That's rare. "I like how you speak your mind without sounding aggressive." That balance isn't easy. You have a way of making people feel safe, like they can be themselves around you. These compliments are personal. They show you're paying attention to how she thinks, how she carries herself, how she interacts with the world. When a woman feels understood on this level, that's where emotional attraction begins. Here's the secret most men never reach. Compliment her values, her mindset, her energy. You're no longer admiring her like a painting. You're engaging with her as a person. And that's powerful. Timing matters too. A well-placed compliment hits harder than 5 random ones. Don't drop praise just to fill silence. Wait for the right moment. If she talks about her career goals, say, "I respect how driven you are." If she shares something vulnerable, say, "I really admire how honest you are." These moments make her feel valued. They create a positive emotional imprint, an association of you with good feelings. Most men compliment to get something, approval, affection, attention, but a Stoic man compliments because he observes, because he respects, because he sees something worth acknowledging. He doesn't play games. He shows character. By now, you've learned 3 powerful texting secrets: how to spark curiosity, build anticipation, and give genuine compliments. But here's the thing. None of this works unless your mindset is right. The foundation that holds it all together: Stoic emotional control. In texting, as in life, your emotional energy is everything. Are you texting out of neediness, anxiety, fear of being ignored, or are you texting from a place of calm confidence, self-respect, and clear intention? Women can feel that difference. It shows in your words, your timing, your energy. Needy texting sounds like this: "Hey, why didn't you reply? Are you mad at me? I miss you. Please answer." Stoic texting sounds like this: "I'm here when you're ready to talk. No rush. Hope your day's going well. Looking forward to telling you that story I mentioned." One sounds desperate and reactive. The other sounds calm and in control. Emotional detachment isn't about being cold or uninterested. It's about not letting your emotions control your behavior. It's about staying grounded and composed no matter what. When you detach from the outcome, from needing a reply or approval, you become more magnetic. Because you're not chasing. You're leading. Remember the Stoic wisdom. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. You can control your words, your timing, your intention. You cannot control if or when she replies. With this mindset, texting stops being a stressful game. It becomes a simple, intentional exchange, a way to connect, not to prove your worth. You text with purpose, not desperation. And that energy? It's irresistible. Say you send a message, and she doesn't reply right away. Instead of panicking, double texting, or getting upset, you calmly wait. You don't flood her with messages. You trust your value and let your presence speak for itself. Before sending a text, ask yourself, am I texting because I want to connect or because I'm afraid of losing her? Am I showing calm confidence or anxious need? Is this message adding value or just noise? If you answer honestly, your texting will improve dramatically. You've learned the 3 powerful texting secrets: curiosity, anticipation, and genuine compliments, plus the Stoic mindset that makes it all work. Now it's time to put it all together into a simple, practical blueprint you can start using today to become unforgettable in her mind. Let's quickly recap. Secret 1. Spark curiosity. Don't give away the whole story. Drop just enough to get her wondering and wanting more. Secret 2. Build anticipation. Add mystery and space for her imagination. Make your texts something she looks forward to. Secret 3. Give genuine compliments. Notice who she really is, her values, mindset, and energy, and acknowledge that thoughtfully. When you combine these 3, your texts don't just get responses. They create emotional investment. She'll think about you when she's not texting, wondering what you're going to say next. But the secret sauce is your mindset. Text from calm confidence, emotional control, and clear intention. Don't chase her attention. Be the man who commands it without needing to prove anything. Here are 3 simple actions you can start right now. Before texting, pause and check your intention. Are you texting to connect or out of anxiety? Adjust accordingly. Use curiosity and anticipation in your messages. Try teasing stories and open-ended questions. Give 1 genuine compliment per conversation, timed to the moment. Focus on her character, values, or mindset. Remember, attraction isn't about playing games or using tricks. It's about emotional mastery, knowing how to create connection, maintain your dignity, and communicate with purpose. Start practicing today and watch how your texting transforms. If you found value in this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with a brother who needs to level up his texting game. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these texting secrets will you start using today? Let's hold each other accountable and grow together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Stay calm, stay confident, and keep mastering the art of texting.